So we look at the last subtopic in this chapter, which is at point 6, diffraction grating. So there are two learning outcomes. First is to explain with the aid of diagram the formation of diffraction. Second is to apply this formula d sine theta n is equal to n lambda. Okay, just for your information, for PSPM, we only focus on the second learning outcome, which is to apply the formula only. So explanation is not going to be in the PSPM, but akan masuk dalam UPS. So either way, you need to understand this one as well. Okay. So what is the difference between diffraction dengan diffraction grating, which is in the previous subtopic? Okay, by definition, it is defined as a large number of equally spaced parallel slits. Okay, so tadi dekat at point 5, which is here, kita ada satu single slit only. We have single slit sahaja, di mana kita akan ada this pattern. But if it says grating, meaning that we have a large number of equally spaced slits. Apa maksudnya? Maksudnya dekat sini, dekat tengah ni, we're gonna have a large number of slits, di mana if we zoom in, okay, we are going to look at this one. Okay, we have so many lines here. Akan ada banyak lines, which is why dia cakap a large number. So line tu n ni adalah number of line, can be 100, 200 or 500. And then in between kita akan ada slits, which is dia mestilah equally spaced. Bermaksud from here to here is also the same number as D dekat sini. Okay, so still we are going to look at the diffraction pattern, di mana dekat tengah adalah center bright, and then we have first bright, second bright. But in this one, untuk diffraction kita we just ignore the dark one. We don't care about the dark side here. Okay, and next one, formula yang kita akan gunakan is this one, which is given in the exam. D sin theta n is equal to n lambda, di mana D dekat sini adalah the slit separation, which is this one. And then sin angle will be the angle from the center. Angle mesti angle daripada center, di mana ni adalah central bright kan. So angle daripada center kepada the first bright is this angle. And then angle daripada center to the second bright is this angle. So angle must be always from the center, di mana center n adalah sama dengan kosong. First n is equal to 1, second n is equal to 2. And then here we start the n from 0, di mana 0 ni adalah the central. And then 1, 2, 3 and so on. And then there's another formula that is given in the exam, which is this one, di mana D is equal to 1 over N. N is the number of lines per unit length. So remember, dia adalah per unit length. So can be, maksudnya per unit kan, maksudnya akan bahagi dengan that value. Per meter or per centimeter or per millimeter. And then there's a few more that you need to write down in your notes. So kamu salin nota ni dalam kamu punya nota, which is number of maxima per line is equal to 2n plus 1. Number of minima per line is equal to 2n. And the number of orders can be observed is when angle is equal to 90 degree, di mana n is always less than d over lambda. So this one salin dahulu dekat dalam kamu punya nota, because it's not given. But we are going to use this formula. Okay, just remember kalau maxima is for the bright, minima is for the dark. But usually we don't. Okay, usually lah soalan dia tidak minta lah, because we don't care about the dark one. But just salin saja for now. And then I'm going to discuss the examples in the next video.